I wasn't supposed to be there that night. I just wanted to see him one more time. Before our wedding. They said I shouldn't, but I couldn't help it. I was excited. Tomorrow, I was going to marry the man I loved. So I snuck in quietly, trying not to make a sound. Then I heard voices. From his room. The door was slightly open. And when I looked inside, I froze. My fiancé. With my best friend. She was sitting on his lap, laughing. Why marry her? When you love me? She asked. And he didn't even hesitate. My family loves her, he said. Once I get my inheritance, I'll divorce her. They both laughed. She's so dumb, she said. Bold of her to think I'd actually marry someone like her, he replied. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. I just stood there, listening to them destroy me. Then I turned and walked out into the empty street, crying like a fool. Tomorrow was supposed to be the happiest day of my life. But now, I wiped my tears slowly. No, not him. Not her. Neither of them deserve my tears. If they think I'm a fool, then let them. Tomorrow, they're going to see me in action. Tomorrow, everything changes. The next morning, I showed up at my own wedding like nothing happened. June, my best friend, stood behind me, fixing my veil, smiling like she hadn't been in my fiancé's arms the night before. 10 years. And I never saw the snake beside me. My dad held my hand, walked me down the aisle, straight to the man who thought I was a fool. The priest began. Do you take Ivy as your lawful wife? He said yes. Then it was my turn. I looked him in the eye and said, no. The room went silent. Gasps everywhere. But I wasn't done. I turned and walked past Dylan, straight to his older brother, the one man he hated most. And I said, if I'm getting married today, it won't be to the wrong man. Dylan rushed toward me, anger written all over his face. Have you lost your mind? He snapped. Stop this. People are watching. I said nothing. I just stood there, looking at him. He grabbed my hand suddenly, trying to drag me back to the altar. My heart pounded, but I pulled away. I'm not marrying you. The room went completely silent. You could feel the shock, the whispers, the tension in the air. Dylan turned to his brother, forcing a tight smile. I'm sorry she dragged you into this, he said. Then he turned back to me, grabbing me harder this time. Come with me, he said through his teeth. But before I could even move, a voice cut through everything. Calm, cold, dangerous. Be careful. How you handle my wife. My breath caught instantly. The entire room froze. Dylan slowly turned, staring at his brother like he just lost his mind. Whispers filled the air instantly. Confusion, shock. Even the priest didn't know what to say. My mom stepped forward, her voice shaking. What is going on? You love Dylan. You've always wanted this. I looked at her, and something inside me finally settled. I stopped loving him, I said quietly. The moment I found out he was cheating, I paused, letting it sink in. With June, my best friend, my chief bridesmaid, the entire room gasped. Every eye snapped to June, then to Dylan. They looked stunned. I guess they didn't know I knew. The whispers grew louder, people calling June out, calling them both out. My mom shook her head, trying to hold everything together. You're hurt, she said softly. We can talk about this. You don't have to marry anyone today. I turned slowly and looked at Chase, calm, quiet, watching. I'm not choosing him because of what Dylan did, I said. I'm choosing him because I love him. I always have. For a second, I saw something shift in Chase's eyes. Something real. But it was gone. Just as quickly. For a moment, It felt like Chase understood everything. Like he knew the truth. That the I love him part was just something I said to calm my mum. But he didn't expose me. Instead, he stood up. Calm. Collected. In control. "I'll take care of her," he said. His voice steady. Convincing. My mom looked at him, searching his face, then slowly nodded. And just like that, everything shifted. Chase turned to the crowd. "Everyone, please, take your seats. The wedding will continue." A wave of murmurs spread across the room. Dylan swore under his breath, already turning to leave. "Don't move." Chase's voice stopped him instantly. "I'm getting married today, and I'll need a best man." He looked straight at Dylan. "Who better than you?" Then his eyes shifted to June. "You're already comfortable with the chief bridesmaid." A faint smile touched his lips. "This should be fun."